Well, hello there, fellow Soviets, and welcome back to another gameplay in Graviteam Tactics, Mius-Front. Guys, we have won some amazing battles in this campaign. I mean, we've absolutely crushed through the German lines, done a tremendous amount of damage to them, and now, of course, we're going to be attacking at another sector east of Stepanovka, the area we took, and we're going to see how we do. Now, this attack, we do have some tanks in this attack, we also have a number of infantry, and if we can be as successful as we were in the last one, this is going to go great. Let's see how it goes, my friends. Alright guys, here we are in the deployment screen, and actually somebody asked me to go ahead and take a look at the pre-deployment map and then the post-deployment map, which I wouldn't mind doing. So this is pre-deployment. We're obviously attacking with a number of tanks, and we've got a lot of them. And we're going to see if they can come across any enemies, of course. I think I'll take some of these infantry and also move them up. In fact, I'm going to take most of these guys and put them sort of here on the border. And we're just going to charge right into this area. So let's hope it works. And let's see what happens, my friends. I'm going to, of course, go ahead and immediately start moving my guys. First, we want to go ahead and finish deployment. And actually, a lot of our guys are fortified here. If we wanted to leave them, they could defend fairly well. So what I might do is send these tanks out very slowly, just to kind of probe the area. And if I see anything, I'll send their buddies. So I'm going to go ahead and send 3 on this side. And it's a night battle, guys, so this is going to make things even more interesting. Actually, I would say not even night, more like dawn. We're going to move forward over here, and we're trying to take 213.9, the second one here. And I'm going to move forward with the infantry as well. We're going to go ahead, we're going to charge. And we've got some men over on that side, which we do. We're going to charge with them too. This is one massive Soviet assault. We've done it before, we're going to do it again. And hopefully we're going to be just as successful as we were in the last battle. Let's go ahead and get started. Beautiful, guys. The battle has begun, my friends, comrades, countrymen. Why are the tanks not moving? What is going on here? That's what was going on. Alright, guys. There we go. Our tank army is actually on the move here, and I love seeing this many Russian tanks. We actually have power here behind our attack, excuse me, and hopefully we can come across some enemy troops very, very soon. Of course, as usual, guys, in this series, I will come back when we get into some combat. Well, comrades, an interesting turn of events to say the least. We're looking around for these Germans, and we don't see a damn one. We actually almost got a tank caught in one of these tank traps, but this one in particular has been shelled, and it's pretty easy for our guys to move over. It's kind of a land bridge. But we're over here, guys, at the spot, and we have not come into contact with a single German unit. Have they run away? Have they retreated before the might of our tanks? It's possible, but unlikely. So we're going to keep searching, of course. They might also be in one of these cornfield areas. So we just took the key point of 213.9. And I'm going to see quickly. I don't see another key point here on this map that we could take. I think we've taken the only key point, but we'll take a look. So I guess we're going to keep attacking in this general area. We've got men, of course, still attacking. You can see the tank armies moving up here in the north. I'm assuming they're going to be the first to come into contact with the enemy. So I'm actually going to take these guys, and I'm going to attack from the south. We're actually going to fast move first. We will eventually give the attack order, but right now we are just going as quickly as possible towards the enemy here. This is a massive assault. It can't get much bigger than this, to be honest with you. So let's hope that this works, and of course we will jump back when we have some combat. Okay, guys, we have a tank. We've got an enemy tank. We've spotted it. It's at quite a distance from the rest of our units here, but he's already firing away, and I'm hoping that our guys can get here quickly. Very, very quickly. You can already see that. I don't know if you guys see that off on the right side of the screen. He's already firing and doing some damage, and we know that there are enemy tanks in this sector. So I'm glad we're coming in from this side. It looks like a bunch of enemy stugs, and I don't know, guys. This is going to be a violent little battle. We're not sure if we can actually crush these guys. I'm going to take a quick look at their stug units, and of course our tanks are on the way, but this is a serious problem. Alright, our infantry right now is under serious fire. Gotta get those tanks out here. Not even sure if it's wise to be attacking stugs from the front, although they actually can have some pretty good side armor here. I think it's probably best to attack them from behind. So we're We're going to take some of these units and move them behind the enemy. We're basically attacking on all fronts. I don't see how they're going to stop us. Wow! That is a tank battle, my friends. We're actually going to keep these infantry here. We're going to stop them. And I'm hoping that Sidorovic, Sirostan, all of these guys can assist now. Now the fire is coming a lot closer, of course. And we've really got to put up a good fight here. Sidorovic, I believe in you, my friend. So far, their hits are all missing. I'm going to make sure that these guys know to aim at these tanks. Same with Sidorovic. Guys, this is the moment of truth. We've got some more tanks moving in over here. Kravtsov, Makarov, and I want them to attack directly from the front. The problem is it's going to take these guys a while to get where they're trying to go. It's not going to take as long as infantry, but still. Right here, this way, Sidorovic. Turn. We need someone to fire. Come on, man. So T-34. I believe in you, Sidorovic. I don't want you to turn your side to the enemy, though. See, that's why. That's why I don't want him turning his side to the enemy. Incredibly, he actually survived that. Nope, he didn't. See, that's what I hate. When these guys don't listen. Now, he actually still got a shot off, which is amazing. But Sidorovic is finished. Make sure we don't make the same problem here. With Sirostan. And Svodorinov. Some very cool names here, I gotta say, in this particular battle. But they're still firing away at our infantry. Alright, here we go. Hopefully Sardashan can start getting some shots. I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to get these guys on the border of the actual battlefield, and then if I believe they can attack, we can move forward. We can see Makarov is coming in here, so is Kravtsov. There we go, nice! We got some tanks firing, nice shooting! We already know that our T-34s are firing, and not all of our tanks are T-34s, but that one certainly is. Boom! Nice, alright. The front of that Stug seems to be pretty hard to crack. Hopefully we get lucky. Boom! Some major fire coming from the Stugs, of course. And we've got some more tanks on the way, guys. Svodorinov. I don't want him to just focus on that guy, but I'll have him focus on all these guys on the right flank. Gotta get him through those woods first. And, of course, Kalinin. And Kalinin does not have a T-34. There we go, another vehicle lost. We gotta see where this one is. And it's gonna be Sederstein. And why? Because Sederstein decided that it would be a good idea to go ahead and do what his buddy did, and basically do his own thing, you know, and try to, I guess, go from the side attacking these tanks. It's a death wish. There's no way you can attack these tanks from the side and get away with it. I mean, if you're showing that side armor, they're gonna get to it eventually. Alright, Kravtsov, Makarov, you are the new champions of this battle. Now, sadly, I don't think these are our best tanks at all, but can they still do some damage? You better bet. Actually, Makarov here, I think, is a T-34. Stay put, Makarov, I like this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This is a true tank battle right here. Kravtsov, you stay here. Another T-34, actually. No, Kravtsov, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Every fucking time, I swear to you. Oh, man, if it wasn't for my tankers being idiots, then we would do really well. But these guys are just moving in such awkward ways. I have to say, I'm kind of annoyed by that. Stodorinov, you got any kills yet? I hope so. There's also some infantry here. So maybe the enemy has some guns, or probably just a bunch of trenches. That's what I would assume, anyway. See if we can bring in some air support. Or just some artillery support, even. Right, there we go. So we've got a gun battle going on now. Now we've got an infantry and a tank battle at the same time. So I want Skirka to attack just this sector. There we go. We're getting some hits on those tanks. Man, we need to keep it up. Bogged down. Oh my goodness. One of our tanks is bogged down in this awful mud. And actually, no, it's not a tank. It's one of our command vehicles. Alright, well, you just stay back there, my friend. Do not worry. Just look pretty. That's all I need you to do right now. As for these tanks, I'm going to try to move them all the way back here. So far, I don't see a single tank that we've killed, and it doesn't look like we have killed any tanks. We've still got plenty of tanks here, though. Svodorinov, a lot of guys that can do some damage, but I don't want them opening fire on the enemy infantry. I don't give a damn about the enemy infantry. I care about those tanks. There we go, Svodorinov. That was a nice hit. Kalinin can still get some pretty good shots, too. And it does look like the incoming fire has arrived. We've got some arty coming down on these trenches. I mean, let's be honest here. Even if we break down these tanks, we're going to have a lot of trenches to take care of. Let's go ahead and get this guy aimed in a proper direction. So that at least his frontal armor is defending him. Kalinin. Alright, I love the incoming fire, and we just got a kill on a German commander, but I want to kill some tanks. I think we need to get even closer. As for the rest of the infantry over here, we can have them target the front line, and we've actually got 2 kills on enemy commanders. We can see them there, those 2 gray flags, but that's not going to win us the battle. We need tank support, constant tank support. Tavchenko, I want him to go behind. And the same with Zalnia. I want him to go behind. We want to flank the enemy here. If we can hit these stugs from behind, I think we stand a good chance of actually getting some kills on them. Beautiful. Keep up the fire, boys. Incoming. Serious incoming fire. And as you can see, we called in that artillery earlier, and that's definitely doing something for us. Obviously, we've got a lot of mortar guys here on the battlefield. Some of them are under fire, but they're definitely trying to bring in the chaos to the German front. It's not easy, though. Alright, so some of these Germans have already spotted our ruse, and they're prepared. Tavchenko, come on, man. I need you to hit these guys right down the center. You can do this, man. You can do it. It's all up to you, Tavchenko. It's all up to you, man. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes, some side shots here. And we've got some pretty good cover here in the trees. I hope you can stay put. Tavchenko, just stay put, man. You don't need to do much more else. Oh, shit. Incoming. Alright, it's nice to see that he's got some machine guns, but we don't need your machine guns right now. We need your turret. Stay put. Oh, some serious hits against him. So far, he only fired 1 turret shot. We really need 1 more shot from that damn turret. At least we know that our T-34s are also extremely prone and resistant to damage. Unfortunately, not invincible, as you can see there. Now, there we go. We're getting some good side shots here on the enemy. But we're still not breaking these studs. That's a bit annoying, I must say. There we go. Another nice shot. And we keep getting these amazing side shots on these guys, but they seem to be just fine. And actually, their stug is actually kind of turned towards us now. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're not going to stop, guys. I don't care how crazy shit gets. The attack must continue. Here we go, there's some artillery! Whew! And it does look like Svodorinov is firing at his own men! That's not good. We want you to fire a little higher up, so we'll keep moving him forward. It's probably just not close enough. Let's see if we've got any other tanks back here. We've actually got a tremendous amount of tanks and infantry back here, but they've come across some problems. Come on, keep it up, keep it up. There we go, guys. Look at this. Look at this. So many tanks over here. This is a true tank assault. I wish these guys were spread out a bit more, but we can't really ask for that now, can we? Zalnya. Glory, the tank is right in front of you. Right there, my friend. Seriously, this tank is right there, and nope, he's gonna get out. This is the problem with our guys. They're just... we can't stand up to these studs. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Come on, Kozuchko. Should be able to kill one of these guys. I want Skidorov to stay far back. Come on, men. Show them we mean business. Show Fritz we can beat him. There we go. Finally. How long did that take? How long did that take? Was that hard? Really, guys? We finally got one of the stugs. I want to get the rest of them. And at this point, we committed to this attack. We will finish it. And it's that simple. I'm not giving up at this point. We're going to keep on going. 2 tanks now. Beautiful, guys. We're on a roll. This is what we needed. This is why I pushed on the flank, because I felt like if we could just keep pushing on that flank, we could eventually break through. Fortunately, our wrecks are in the way right now, which is not fun. And I'm going to start attacking with these infantry units. I'll tell you that right now. See no reason why we shouldn't, especially with all this smoke. Dobrostan, what are you doing, you crazy bastard? The crazy thing is here, guys, we have the victory location in this particular map, but I'm refusing to just accept that. We want to take more and more and more. It doesn't matter what it takes. We've got to break through this line anyway, so we might as well get used to it. Strovodinov, come on, you can do it, my friend. Glory to Mother Russia. There we go. Yes, a kill! We just caught a kill by Skodorinov, guys. That is a beautiful kill. And that is a dead stug. And like I said, we're getting them from the side now because they're aiming at our eastern flank. And this is definitely a chance for Skodorinov to get a few kills here. Come on, man. You've got an open target right in front of you, Skodorinov. Come on, my friend. We will crush these German scum! That even Comrade's into this. That's why we call her Comrade. This parrot adores killing Germans. It's unbelievable. Oh, shit. It's a hard hit. Definitely a very heavy hit there on Svodorinov. Maybe a little bit of panic. Guys, keep it together. The victory is almost ours. We can't have you give up now. So we've torched almost 4 tanks in this sector. Make sure that he's moving in the right way. But as you can see now, we are definitely behind the enemy lines. And causing them some serious discomfort. I want to destroy this entire Stug army. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have more tanks on the way as well, guys. And of course we've got our infantry following up behind, just to basically mop up the area. That's really what we want to do. That's the goal. There's still a lot of infantry over there, and a lot of AT guns, actually. A lot of AT guns, mortars. You know, this is a serious defensive line. So, there we go. We just lost Dobrostan, sadly. But, hey, we had to sacrifice some men to take some territory. Fact is, we have many more tanks than the Germans. That's one huge benefit. But, losing this many tanks, we're going to have to make sure that we totally take these guys out. Dobrostan made it pretty far. We got to give it to him. And he cut through the German trenches to do it, as you can see, so what can you do, right, guys? Alright, Svodorikov, he's down 2. Like I said, attacking this area was going to be dangerous. Golovkin. There we go, Golovkin's getting some shots. But I'd rather he focus only on the tanks. That's why we selected them, Golovkin. It's very simple. Right there, you got a stuck right in front of you, my friend. Can't continue combat. No, not you, Golovkin. Why would you not be able to continue combat? Oh, right when we need him the most. Alright, well, we've got Kosciuszko, and he is very close to the enemy here as well. Look at that, another dead tank. Beautiful. I want to get this guy, though. I want to get this guy right here on our left. Look at that piece of shit. Die, Fritz! Send him back to Berlin in a coffin. Here we go. I want to make sure that we're actually aiming the right way. And this Kosciuszko does not want to pay attention to our orders. It's kind of permanently stuck. I don't know what's up with Kosciuszko. He's definitely got some issues. Come on, slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. At least that burning tank off there to our right is a German one. But Kosciuszko just doesn't want to aim. I don't get what's going on. Maybe the turret gunner is damaged, something like that. It's looking very weird, I'll be honest with you. We still got Golovkin, of course, providing some support. But we really want him providing support for these tanks over here. Alright, that artillery fire was a bit unnecessary. It just hit a tank that was already destroyed, but hey, I guess that's alright. And actually, it looks like I see what Kosciuszko's firing at. He's firing at this SDKFZ right here, trying to waste it. So you know what? If he's going to try to kill that thing, why not? We'll let him take it. But right now, he's just not listening to my orders. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Another hit there. You guys saw on the right side on that tank. And Golovkin's got some nice smoke here just to basically cover his tracks as we advance. And we are really committing to this attack. You know, so far our wave attacks have worked out very well. This one is different because look at all of the support the enemy has. We'll actually get over to their line and we'll kind of see what they have here. They've got some great trench lines here, and we've got to cross an entire open field to get to them. So I'm not necessarily sure we're going to be able to break through all of the sections or all of the areas in this battle, but we're going to try anyway. In fact, I'm going to take this tank and I'm going to start attacking this way. This is the first tank we're actually using to attack specifically that front. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable. Still got that tank alive over here. Kosciuszko, of course, being the fool he is, still refusing to follow my orders. There we go. He's actually turning, but his gun is still staying over on the right. Alright, let's see. He's actually getting hit by an AT gun right now. One of our crews actually returned, which is interesting. Wow, Seroshtan's crew is back, guys. And actually, we've got Sidorovich back here. Bring him to the battlefield as well. Boom! There's another hit on the enemy tanks. I think they've just got one. Actually, they've got 4 left. But we've taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the enemy tanks. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'd like to take out more. We've got plenty here. Trying to send my guys, put them into a defensive area because we're taking serious fire. Excuse me, guys. We're taking serious fire, so we're going to try to get into the crater here and defend from there, I guess. Come on, attack, Orlov. Do not surrender ever! We will be victorious! He's not 100% sure that we will. Here we go, we've got Durnev, and actually some of our tank crews are moving up to attack here. Everybody is part of this assault. We can see some dead Germans over here at the trench. We know our men are doing their job, but at the cost of many, many Russian tankers, and infantrymen, actually. Stechkov is one of the few guys that can still take out the rest of these stugs. Once again, he wants to do his own thing, and I will try to turn his gun. I wonder if we overrun this area, if we could just basically overrun these tanks too. It's very possible. Speedorokov, we need you to kill the stug right there. Look at that stug. We've definitely hit it a few times, because I can see its track is lying right on the side, but we just haven't hit it enough. In fact, there's a turret round right there. I'm hoping we damage the crew something. I'm not 100% sure that's the case, though. Overrun those trenches, boys! We could take one line of trenches. I consider that a definite victory. But this was not without a lot of sacrifice. Come on, he's about to call in the artillery, finally? I want the artillery all the way back here. It's going to take forever to set it up. I'm going to go ahead and dismount this crew. I don't want this thing just getting blown up. There we go. Order not execute. Of course, why would it be? Stechkov, move, you fool. Stechkov's going to throw some smoke here. That's interesting. And now it's almost like we are totally committed here, so even if I wanted to end the battle, it would be very difficult to do so. Most of our guys are taking cover, cowering, with reason. So we might want to go ahead and pull our guys back. Sometimes the attack works, sometimes it doesn't. Although we're so close to this trench right here, I can't help but charge. I can't help but try to take out at least this trench. Durnev! Come on, Simak, move with me. We can kill some more Germans. Are you crazy, you bastard? Oh, shit. Unfortunately, we can see what's going to happen to our infantry if we keep moving forward on this line. I don't think it's a very good idea. So here's what we're going to do. We don't usually do this in this game, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our infantry units. We're going to get them the fuck out of here now. I'm going to do the same with these guys. Stay put right here, so we don't have to worry about them. We've still got 2 tanks, and I will keep attacking with them, no matter what the consequences. But because for most of our infantry here, we're going to start pulling them back, because we just don't need everybody to get killed. On the east front, though, I will keep attacking, and the only reason I will keep attacking over here is we still have a chance to actually push our momentum on this side. And I'm almost thinking we should take Stechkov and just use him to attack the infantry on the right flank, because then we wouldn't have a lot of guys trying to stop our men from getting in here. But we still got the stug there. That thing is so annoying. I want to make sure it's dead. The enemy is right in front of you, Stechkov. There we go. Come on, Stechkov, return fire. At least we see the Germans cowering, and that STKVZ is also toast. If we could just get into this area right now with the infantry, we could obviously hold it. They're not going to try to retake this area. I highly doubt they would anyway. Holy crap! I hope that didn't go right through Stechkov, because that's certainly what it looked like, and yes, that did. You guys see that shell hit on the other side and explode here? That thing went right through the tank. He's still moving, but he's not going to be moving for long, and he got hit once again. We have to be honest here. The enemy has a very strong defensive line, and while we managed to kill a bunch of their tanks, we just didn't manage to break even here. You know, they really are holding this area. This is a tough area to take. So we're going to have to rethink this. We've got plenty of attacks. Don't forget, we've had 3 victories, or 2 victories, 1 draw. So at this point, we just have to keep doing what we're doing. And hopefully, eventually, we'll break through. These guys, though, I think they're in some trouble. I'm hoping that they will return fire, but I'm not even sure with that many enemies. In fact, if we take another look here at their line, I'm not even sure we're going to be able to break past this turn. Not without some major artillery support. This is basically like charging a World War I front line. It's kind of crazy. Homonenko, maybe he can actually fire some mortars over here. Oh, I think he can. In the meantime, get out of here, boys. Retreat! You have been given permission to retreat by Comrade Stalin. Be quick or you will not survive. Just turned French at the end of that accent. That was terrible. Come on, guys. Come on. Maybe some of these guys will keep around. They really don't want to fight, though. You guys can see that the orders are only being executed partially because these guys have had enough of combat. But hopefully most of our men can get away. Because sometimes the attacks just don't really work. As you can see, I'm definitely going to keep moving forward here because we've got some enemy commanders. The more enemy commanders we kill, the better. We've killed so many enemy commanders already. Lushin getting some good shots here. Come on, men. Throw a grenade! What are you waiting for? Whew. Let's see why they're scared to attack. Ooh. Just to take out this commander or this trench, we wasted 2 tanks. Was it worth it? Was it worth it, guys? What do you think? Now, one good thing is when we take these areas, we're going to have a lot of cover, especially with the help of the tanks, for our infantry units to sort of continue this firefight with the Germans across the way. And I think this is one of the few times I might retreat. You know, I'd rather we save most of our infantry units here. It's clear that this assault is not going to work very well. That's probably the right call. At least we can see rounds are being exchanged. That's the good news, guys. Our men have not given up in this battle. They're still fighting, but the problem is if we just keep pushing them, this is a meat grinder right here. You know, we've crushed through the right side of it, but we need to come back to this meat grinder when we're actually prepared to handle it. And we get another tank division in here. Obviously, our first tank army did not do so well, but we crushed the enemy. We still crushed a ton of enemy tanks. In the last battle, we destroyed a number of enemy tanks, so I'm not feeling all that bad. And as you can see, our men are bringing in artillery. This is the one reason why I might not want to end the battle right now, because we've got incoming artillery. We might as well try to hit some of the enemy units. Continue to fire. Someone's still firing at Koshenko's tank. Maybe just for fun? I don't get what he's going for. At least he's trying to hit Skripka. That Stug is approaching. Look at that. That Stug is actually leaving his lines. He's going to try to get up close to our guys. That's exactly what I was worried about. Without anything to counter him, he's in a pretty good position. Alright, we do have Sidorovich back here. And I'm assuming that's what he's going to try to go for. Sidorovich already has him targeted, though, so let him do his thing. The Stug approaches. Forward, Fritz! Do not stop on these Russian bastards. We can't let this guy get away with this. Come on. Come on, guys. Alright, I think we should have probably even called it a little earlier, except we've got Takchenko here. Takchenko's not been wanting to listen to us the entire battle. Maybe he's got a change of heart now? No, he doesn't. You're a jerk, Takchenko. Alright, we're gonna keep trying to attack, though. Come on, man. Come on, man. He's gotta spot that tank. It's a Stug right in front of him. That's an easy kill. You can get him through the side armor. And then we can all go home happy. Right now, I think the slope is too high. As you guys can see, if you just look like this. Actually, no. He should be able to spot that guy. He should definitely be able to spot that guy. Come on, Takchenko. What are you getting paid for? Or are you getting paid? I don't know. Well, you're fighting for the glory of the motherland. Alright, there we go. You can see him. Come on, man. He's right there. There we go. Nice, guys. That's exactly what we're going for. That's a heavy hit on his side. Come on, please tell me that's a kill. And it is, guys. Another Stug down. Beautiful shot by Takchenko. If we wanted, we could actually press our luck here and keep moving forward with Takchenko. Try to take out some of the enemy infantry units. But does that make me happy? You better bet. I thought we were done with killing tanks. And apparently not. I'll let the driver get away. I don't care. We'll keep moving forward. Takchenko, move your gun, my friend. Got another tank right there. If we could get 2 tank kills by Takchenko, that would really be great. So he's lining up this shot. First one was a miss. It's definitely a lot of dust being kicked up. A lot of mud and dust. This guy's the only reason I'm continuing the battle, guys. Mauser 98K. That must be the machine gun being used. 7.92mm Mauser. Alright, he's given our men renewed faith. They're moving up, but he's got to fire at that tank and try to kill it. And as you can see, the tank is immobilized. So that's another reason why he's got to fire at this thing. It can't move towards us. And if a Stug can't aim his turret towards you, you know, he's going to be able to move his tank to actually aim that turret. If he's unable to do that, I mean, he's practically useless. So we need to take that guy out while we can. Or, you know, if not, his men are going to repair him in time for the next battle. We cannot allow that. Takchenko! I believe in you, men. Whew! Heavy shot. That's what we got to worry about. Very heavy shot, actually. And Takchenko might be out. Alright, no. Actually, this was our mortar that's out. That makes me feel a little better. He's right there, Takchenko. He's right in front of you, my friend. Our men are at least getting some of that Dutch courage, moving up a lot faster. They've got some vodka in their belts, and when necessary, they pull that flask out and drink the entire thing. It's actually just motor oil, but they don't know the difference. Beautiful. Here we go, guys. I'm getting some great shots on that trench. But I really want that tank. Oh man, he's right there. He's right in front of you. There we go. That looked like a direct hit. Was it enough to kill him? Maybe not. He's definitely off his tracks, though. He's not looking good. And he might also be firing at that tank back here. Incredibly, we actually managed to take out one of the vehicles back here. I didn't even realize, but one of these SDKVGs, we got a lucky hit on it. It's not going to be troubling us anymore. May have also been the artillery called in. And another one of the main reasons I'm not too keen on, like, surrendering in this battle, or not surrendering, but retreating, which, let's be honest, kind of the same thing in this game, is the fact that we have the victory location. Why would we give it up? You know, it seems kind of crazy. At the same time, the enemy's got some serious defenses here, and I'm not sure we're capable of taking them out. Not without a renewed attack. You know, our guys get just more and more tired every time they attack, of course, and we've been fighting for a long time in this battle. Our men are going to be pretty pooped. Let's be honest. And a lot of them have already moved up a tremendous amount. Lutchenko, what are you using this as cover for? Don't be a coward, Lutchenko. Attack. Alright, I see what he's doing. So he's trying to open up on the trenches here. Not a bad idea. Got some Germans over here hanging out. These look pretty comfortable. Actually, one of them's got a PPSH. One of them's hitting the leg for sure, but they look fine to me. A vicious battlefield. It was not without sacrifice. And as you can see, I think I want to try to save the rest of these guys if I can. Yeah, we're going to call that. We're going to try to flee. Every time I say that, I'm like, no, we have to keep attacking. It must be the Ruski in me. Stalin is forcing me to push on here. Come on, get out of here, Lutchenko. You are a hero, not a coward. In fact, we might have to get this guy to reverse. Oh, there we go. He's figured it out. I need you to take this thing out, Lutchenko. It's right there. Yes, you're aiming at it. Fire! That's a Pack 40. That thing is more than capable of taking out enemy tanks. It just doesn't want to shoot at the enemy tanks. There we go. Come on, Lutchenko. I can't make it any clearer for you, man. He's right there in front of you. Nope. He just refuses to shoot at this fucking thing. Alright, I guess he's focusing on something more important than the tank directly in front of him. I'm so sending this guy to Gulag. You have no idea. You, your entire family, Lutchenko, all of you go to Gulag. Everybody. This is pretty bad. I mean, this is actually not bad, all things considered, this fight. We killed a ton of German tanks. What is bad is the fact that a lot of our men are just not listening to us. Now, that might be the communications. That's totally what might be to blame here, because we've lost a lot of communications during this battle. But I'm annoyed, because he should know, you know, if a tank's in front of me, I need to fire at that tank, like, now. Boom! He got one last shot off before being set on fire, and Tachenko is, of course, finished. There's no saving yourself from a tank fire like that. And actually, the enemy called for a ceasefire, which, funny enough, I'm fine with. You know, I'm amazed Tachenko, he is still continuing to fight despite being on fire. He is truly on fire, his engine is on fire, and there we go. Poor Tachenko has been lost. We did get another hit on that tank, but did not kill it, and I'm going to accept that ceasefire. I mean, I think this was a pretty nasty fight. It was a necessary attack, I think. If anyone wants to disagree with me, please do so down in the comments. But of course, we lost a lot of infantry and a lot of tanks moving forward, but we also took territory and did a lot of damage to the enemy ourselves. So we're going to accept the ceasefire, why not? It's probably a good time to go ahead and tone this battle down. But I'm not apologizing for anything. Let's put it that way. We've got more tanks that are going to come later. We've crushed it. I mean, this tank and specifically, this Stug got totally destroyed. Look at this thing. It doesn't even look like a Stug anymore. It just looks like, you know, like when you go to like a car crushing area, I guess like a junkyard, and they have that huge car crusher. Looks like it's been inside that crusher. It's totally destroyed. To be fair, Stugs usually do look like they've been crushed just because of the way they're sort of, you know, they have no slope on the tank. It's just that flat top, kind of like that. And I like that, actually. I really do like the Stug tank. It might be my favorite German tank. If people are going to kill me for using the word tank, it's actually an assault gun. But, yeah, who cares? We know what it is. There we go, guys. So that was a minor defeat. And actually, that's exactly what I would have called it. Now, sadly, we had 105 killed on our side. 73 heavily wounded, 11 wounded. The enemy had 47 killed, 44 heavily wounded. But of course, they lost 2 vehicles. Let's see, 2 vehicles lost, 8 vehicles damaged. We had 15 vehicles lost, 6 vehicles damaged. That's a problem. So actually, it looks like they're going to be able to go back and fix a lot of those tanks. It's going to take them a while, but, you know, it's not great for us. Let's go ahead and jump to the operational screen, guys, and see what's going on now. Alright, guys, so let's take a look here. This is the area we just fought in. And, of course, a lot of our troops are routed. Incredibly, our tanks are still here. Not many of them, I don't think, but that is good news. Unfortunately, we lost here, but we still have another attack that we're carrying out over here, and we've also got some tanks here that we can put next turn into play. And these tanks, of course, are going to make up for Yulin and his lost tank convoy. But I think we're doing pretty well so far. Obviously, we have Stepanovka, one of the most important towns. We are very close to taking Marianovka with a few more renewed attacks, and hopefully we're off to a good start here. Of course, we still have to get to Lugansky, Sarmogalitski. We've got a lot of areas to take here, but the main objective is one that is under our control, which is Stepanovka. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to quickly go here and show you guys the casualty counts. So as you can see, we have 274 killed on our side, 252 heavily wounded, 197 killed on the enemy side, 195 heavily wounded. And altogether, you can just kind of look at the losses. We've lost 29 tanks, which is a lot of tanks. We have a lot of tanks. That's the great part. And 13 guns and MGs. The enemy has lost, let's see, 5 tanks, 13 guns, 429 soldiers, and we've lost no guns, but we haven't actually had many in combat, and 5 APCs and trucks. We've lost 2 APCs and trucks. The tank battle is definitely on the German side, but I'm glad that we're still getting some good shots, and I'm glad that we will hopefully be winning this glorious battle. I mean, right now we have victory points and the enemy has none. If we can keep it like this, we're going to win. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and glory to the Soviet Union.